Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So it's the super full moon today. It's very exciting, lots of shifts and changes. So today I'm honouring 2021 because this is the year it's going on. It's happening now. So as Ralph Smart would say, we've got a whole lot to talk about. So I'm really excited for this video today. We're going to be sharing lots of information. So first of all, I want to say a big thank you to our soul sister for sending me the Field Tarot. So we're going to use the Field Tarot today and we're going to use the Lightworker Oracle. I haven't used this one for a while, and any other cards they guide me to. But it's not just about the cards. It's not just about using the cards to give you guidance on what's going on today. It's about speaking about the energy of the day. It's about uniting in love here. It's about helping each other out and not only kind of getting insight into the journey, but understanding what the journey is. And that's what here on this channel you'll come to understand and you'll come to see. That we are family, we are one, and that we are safe. And when I started this channel, the angels gave me a very clear vision. You know, not just about twin flames coming into union, but about 4 ships from 4 corners of the globe coming together here and now to unite as light workers. Because that's what we are. We are workers of the light. We are here to unite in the light. And that gives you power. And that's why so many of you are coming into union right now, are close to union right now, and can feel these powerful shifts and changes that are about to occur. And this super full moon right now is bringing in change. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a second. But first of all, I want to share a testimony. And, you know, I've screenshot this testimony. We're doing a lot of this on the members readings right now, a lot of interactive readings. But I just want to bring up one of our soul sisters who's just come into union. And this is Miss Cardi Jar. I hope I said that right. She says, "Hey Liz, thank you for all of your readings and reassurance for us through the twin flame journey. On the 22nd at 10:10, which is power, hey, my twin and I ended our separation and went into union. Well done. So proud of you for doing your work. This is a big sign today of change. Every time I doubted the journey, and we all do that, and every time I tried to convince myself I was delusional, my intuition and your reading spoke to me and reminded me to keep going. Thank you, Liz." Well, don't thank me, thank yourself, because you've tapped in with your power. You've tuned in with heaven. You've, called on the angels. You've picked yourself back up every time you've gone into delusion or fear or doubt, and you've come out the other side. And that's what this journey is all about. It's about coming out the other side. It's about understanding the truth. So what we're doing with the readings right now, I'm kind of taking them in a different direction, and I'm using cards to kind of do a spread every day. So we're going to see how this goes, and I certainly feel for now it's the right thing to do. So every day now we will pull a card for the connection. We'll pull a DM to DF reading or a message, whatever you need to know. We'll do a message from the feminine to the masculine too, because I know masculines are tuning into these readings as they become more aware, as they wake up and want to know what's going on. We're going to do an angel message or the angel guidance of the day. We're going to do energy around a karmic situation, energy around separation, communication. For same-sex twins, we're going to pull a card. We're going to do a message for twins in union, because so many of you are coming into union right now and you want advice and guidance. And, it doesn't just stop at union, it continues. And then we're going to do a message from twin flames on the other side. So this could be if anyone's twin has passed, or if your masculine is connecting with you more on the 5D realm. Even if you've met physically and you've got more of a 5D connection, that message will be for you. That's what we're going to do. And today for this, we're going to use the Lightworker Oracle and the Field Tarot and any other cards they guide me to use. But before I do this, I'm going to start by talking about this lunar eclipse. And it's really powerful, okay? Because I tapped in with the energy of it, and I've done cards because I like giving you visuals. And I tapped in with the energy of it and what it means. So we've got, it's a super flower, okay, blood, full moon, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, okay? So we're going to go through it. So what does this mean? It's massive for change, okay? And this is going to have a huge impact on what's coming in June. You know, June is going to be a very powerful month, and the whole energy that's flowing in with this supermoon is about shifting things around, okay? So things that have previously hurt you and kind of drawn blood, because that's how we feel when we get hurt, when we get knocked down. It draws blood out of us. It's painful. They're being healed. And it's been healed in a powerful, super way, so that things can turn around completely, like a total eclipse of the heart. And that's why I've shared some Bonnie Tyler, okay? Because that's what's happening. And it's all about focus, because Sagittarius energy is the archer. So it's about becoming more focused on what you want. And that's why right now, karmic things can't continue. You know, that's why there's so many karmic endings flowing in, because the masculines and the feminines can't be in that type of energy, things that don't serve the soul, things that don't rejuvenate you or pick you up. That's why we want to be around people that boost our moods and our vibration. That's why you're guided to high vibrational channels, high vibrational people, and high vibrational things. The energy is shifting. You may notice that you can't tolerate things that you once did, even food, beverages, you know, things on the TV. You can't tolerate it the same, because your vibration is shifting to a higher level of awareness and consciousness. And there's a lot of ascension going on right now. You know, my twin George right now, he's got some really painful stomach problems, and it's solar plexus being healed, because he's a divine masculine. You know, if you don't know, my twin flame George is Blue Eyes Tarot, and he's got his own channel. But right now he's experiencing what the masculines are going through during Ascension, and he's dealing with solar plexus, okay? He's very tired, because it's about Ascension, moving to the next stage. Things are changing, and things are shifting in our life as well, because we are moving within the next 2 weeks. So obviously there's movement, there's a lot of change. So this is showing, and George is really an example of that right now, which is really good for me, because I get to see it happening on a very close level, about the Ascension. All these shifts and changes affecting them physically right now, to move them where they're meant to be, whether that's in a new home, a new location, or a new situation to be with you, to leave the past behind, to move forward, to move on, to start again. So let's go through the full moon first of all. So we've got super. So the word super is power. Okay, so I asked the angels, that's why I'm bringing an angel in, to guide me to one word for each part of this full moon. And we've got power for the super part of it. So it's power flowing in, powerful change. And, you know, that's been shown in the daily angel readings. Expect powerful change, a fiery climax approaches, things are moving ahead. So really the super part of the full moon is about power. It's about movement, it's about change. And the flower, think about the word flower. It's a super flower blood moon. Flower is about things that grow, things that bloom, things that, you know, kind of move into what it's meant to be. This is expansion. So the flower grows effortlessly. So things are going to start to happen effortlessly in your life, not just in your twin flame journey, but in your personal life. Your health is going to bloom and blossom. You're going to feel better, stronger, you know, happier, healthier. There's going to be a blooming of finances. So there's going to be an influx of financial abundance. You're going to realize that God is your source, because flowers bloom and grow effortlessly. They don't force. They don't push. They just allow things to be. And that's what's happening here. When we surrender to the connection, we allow things to be. And I just want to bring in another testimony that really talks about that. And this is from one of our soul sisters. Okay, very powerful energy. Let me find it. Okay, because this really talks about this. We've got, I'm going to talk about the masculines as well in a second and how they are handling it. But this is about, you know, this powerful energy. So let me just find it, okay? I knew this had happened. I wouldn't be able to find it. Just bear with me a second. Perhaps I'm not meant to talk about it right now. Let me find it. So we've done the supermoon. Okay, just bear with me a second. Can I find it? Okay, where is it? This is about the energy of the connection. Okay, and letting go of the energy. Here we go. We've got, where is it? Okay, I can't find it. I will find it by the end of the reading, okay? I'm obviously meant to talk about this. But this lady, okay, who's commented, I have screenshot her message, wherever it is. What she said is, she was pushing and forcing this connection. Okay, she was pushing and forcing, which is what is not the right thing to do. Especially right now because it's this supermoon. So she's pushing and forcing the connection. Stressing out over it, worrying about it, wondering when it's going to happen. And her twin is getting further and further away. She can feel her twin's energy moving away from it. So she starts to surrender, the way a flower does, the way a flower allows itself to bloom and grow and blossom. So instead of getting stressed out, which is what I was doing then, I was looking for this, this screenshot, couldn't find it, started getting panicky. So when that happens, we have to breathe and release and realize that all is well. So what this lady did, one of our soul family, when she was forcing and pushing the connection, she started to surrender. She started to surrender. She noticed when she was pushing and forcing, there was no messages coming from her twin. Her twin was ghosting her, moving further away. So she started to surrender, to let go, to trust, to work on gratitude, to work on meditation, to breathe, to go in nature, to start to work out what she wanted in her own life. And she sat down and wrote down some goals and some dreams and things that she wanted to achieve. So her vibration started shifting. And then she noticed the magic begin to happen. She noticed that her twin flame was starting to pay more attention to her because she was no longer paying as much attention to him. She started to, embrace who she was and feel confident and strong because she was working on self. And gratitude will always turn things around. So she was allowing the journey to bloom. She was allowing things to unfold and flow and be natural. And when we are our natural self, our things, just mold and grow and bloom and everything happens naturally. And she noticed then her twin was messaging her more and wanting communication more and asking about her day. And now they're in communication because she's learned how to let go. And she says she still goes into fear and doubt, but she understands that when that happens, it will cause a kind of repellent of the connection. It blocks the connection because you go into fear. When you are in the flow of the connection and the flow of life, things will bloom. And that's what the flower energy is. Okay? And I feel I was meant to talk about it rather than reading it out. Okay? Because when we get knocked down, the angels pick us up. And it's by realizing that we are flowers and we are blooming. And the divine feminine is the divine flower. That energy of change and things that shift around. And you're going to feel the energy as we move into June, and this energy now speeding up. We've got blood. Okay, so this is a super flower blood full moon. And what is blood? Blood is life force. It's the blood that flows through our veins. It's what keeps us pumping. The heart keeps things pumping, but the blood is the flow of the life force. So it's the life force. And the blood is the emotion. When we get hurt, we may bleed. And just because you can't see blood doesn't mean you're not bleeding on this journey. So this journey will make you bleed with emotion. It will make you happy and sad. It will make you up and down. It will give you twists and turns. But that's the life force. It's like the roller coaster. You're going up and then you come down and you feel all of the exhilaration and the anticipation and all the excitement of the force of the journey. So the life force is waking them up and waking you up. So the blood aspect is about excitement, anticipation, magic. And that's why things are happening in the solar plexus right now, because that's where we wake up. That's where the flow is. Power flowing in. Life force, magic. So this is about awakening, opening up, waking up, seeing the truth, moving forward, power, force coming into this connection, forces we can't see. universal energy. The universe stepping in because it's fate and destiny. And the full moon is to become whole again. So during a full moon, we release. We release what needs to go. We release negativity, karmic situations, toxic endings. But this full moon is making us feel whole again. So you're going to feel renewed. You're going to want each other. You're going to want to feel whole again. So for twin flames, it's bringing you into alignment. It's bringing you together. It's moving into reunion. It's this magnetic pull and force that's bringing you together. So this full moon is having a huge impact on twin flames. And the lunar aspect is reminding you of the cycles. The lunar eclipse. So everything is happening in cycles, changes, especially number 7. 7 is powerful because it's a number of change. Every 7 years we go through shifts. We go through cycles. We go through changes. We move on to the next stage of our journey. And we're moving into June and July. So this is a big sign about cycles, changing, endings, especially if, your masculine has been in a situation for 7 years or there's been a 7-year separation. That's powerful. So let that be an extra sign for anyone dealing with that things are about to change. Even if it's 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 months, 7 days, big sign of change. But the lunar aspect of this eclipse is the cycle. Things are moving, shifting, and the eclipse energy is bringing that shift in. Total eclipse of the heart, things turning around. If you feel it's hopeless, it's not. You're going to see things turning around. Even if you can't see something happening right now, doesn't mean it isn't happening behind the scenes. It's about faith and trust. And that's why this is a Sagittarius moon, because it's about focus. Sagittarius is the archer, and it's about focusing on the truth. It's about understanding. So let me find this screenshot then from about the DMs, because one of our soul sisters asked about the DMs and she's put, this is Mystic Muse. Thank you for your question. She's put, thank you for taking the time out to do this reading for us while moving. The energy while channeling cards plus the divine can be quite a lot of power to handle. So we appreciate this. Well, we're all given power from heaven. My question is about what is blocking the masculines from coming forward, okay? And this is also about the changes. So this is about what's happening now. And the energy is, okay, what is going on with the masculine? So Mystic is asking about this, okay, of her masculine, all masculines. And Cornelia, our soul sister, says, my question would be, are the DMs especially affected by the power of this supermoon in Sagittarius? Okay, I do feel we're all like affected by it, but it might be that the DMs are nudged towards changes in their situation, particularly because my DM told me he's in hermit and reflective mode these days. Thank you for these blessings. So what is happening is, because George is showing this to me, okay, the masculines are ready for change. Now, you know this, even if they aren't coming forward to you, even if they are quiet or they've gone within, they are ready for change. They've had enough of being stuck, okay? They don't want to be stuck anymore. They want to move forward. They want to be with the feminine. They want to live their life. They want to live an adventure. They want happiness and power, okay? This is all the masculines right now. No matter what situation they're in, no matter what it says on social media, no matter if they've just got engaged or there's a baby involved, they want their feminine. That's why they've come. That's why they've born. That's why they've come into this physical incarnation. So they're ready, okay? They want it, they feel it. But it's also scary too. So they have to adjust on a very physical level. So they go through Ascension physical signs and symptoms and things that show you that they are growing. So, for example, George is going through stomach issues, solar plexus, because solar plexus is the gut instinct. It's the inner guidance system. When you feel bad, you get butterflies. When you're excited, you get butterflies, and it affects your tummy. Okay, so that's why, you can get, like stomach issues like diarrhea, constipation, irritable bowel, because it affects your digestive tract and system. And it's also affecting, the root chakra and the sacral chakra, because this is about finances, changes. So anything connected with change affects the lower chakras, okay? Because that's where change occurs. You've got the legs, which is about movement, You've got the stomach, so we release. Whenever I'm really anxious, like when my mum was about to pass, I was running the toilet in the hospital. I must have gone to the loo 10 times because it was nerves. It's like nervous energy. You know something's changing. You're preparing yourself for it mentally, and that affects your emotional, physical health. So, releasing. So again, the masculines are either going to be having constipation or, this release. And right now, George is struggling to go the loo because, it's all this change that's bubbling up. And, then it's all going to be released. So that's why the masculines can, have stomach issues. Maybe you're picking up on this. Feminines, you may feel pregnant right now. You may feel bloated. I feel a bit bloated because, it's like you're giving birth to new things. And that's what this full moon is about. It's about giving birth to new things. It's about preparing for the future. So how it's affecting the masculines is they're doing a lot of planning. And they're also sleeping more. So even if they're having sleepless nights, insomnia, struggling to sleep, which I feel they're doing in their nighttime hours, they're going to be very tired and drained during the day. So they're not really going to have the energy to be their happy self, So they may be causing arguments with people. They may be angry, frustrated, taking it out on you, So don't take anything personally at this time because this is how they are growing. Yesterday George spent a lot of the day in bed, that I felt like I was single, really, because he wasn't around me, So if your masculine isn't around you, enjoy being you. I took the opportunity to, sort some stuff out for the move and, do some readings and, just feel good. And that's what we as a feminine are designed to do because we are the empress. Okay, the masculine is the emperor, but they are growing. Now, even more powerful than that, one of our soul sisters emailed me with a picture. Okay, and I've kept the email here. This is from our soul sister, Katie. And she's put, "This is the road to my house. For the past 6 months, it has been blocked for waterworks." Okay, remember all these blockages that have been happening, very much so around, March time as we moved into the end of March. A lot of breakdowns, change, delays, bulldozers everywhere, traffic lights everywhere. It's like things were being slowed down to be removed. And today she says it's open and clear, and the bulldozer, which she sent me a picture of, has a stag on it. How powerful is that? The stag is the sign of union, the promise of the masculine's change, the promise that the masculine is coming to you, the promise of union, mission, everything you want, the masculine leaping forward towards you. And that stag is in flight there. Can you see that? Now, the bulldozer is Archangel Nathaniel because Archangel Nathaniel is the bulldozer of heaven. He's the one to call on if you want something moving out of your life. Some challenge or obstacle, something from the past. Call on him and he'll bulldozer it away. So that's what the Sagittarius aspect is of this moon because that's the focus. The archer, think of Katniss in the Hunger Games. She pulls back the bow and arrow. She focuses on a target and she lets it go. So right now, if you're focused on what you want, that arrow is being lined up to move it fastly to you. So this is a big sign about movement, shifts and change. And an eclipse is about the total change. Now, you may not see, they're giving me fear and releasing fear, thank you. You may not see this eclipse because you may not be in the right part of the world. It may be cloudy. You may not see it, but you feel it. And that's what matters. So you feel it everywhere. You'll feel it no matter where you are in the world. You could be in London, you could be in India, you could be in America, you could be in Japan. You're going to feel the energy of this moon because it's shifting things around. And you're going to feel a sensational change as we move into June. Okay, and July is connected with the Chariot, even more forward motion. So big things coming in, and that's why between now and August time with that Lionsgate portal, the doors are open for change. And it's happening now in 2021. So I hope that kind of puts, some light onto what's going on with this eclipse. And if I get time later, which I'm hoping to, I'm going to do a pick a pile about what the lunar eclipse means for you. Okay, so let's do the twin flame reading then. So I'm going to use this beautiful field tarot and the Lightworker oracle. So we're going to start with the connection. Obviously, any other cards they guide me to use, I've got my cards all around the table. So we're going to use the Lightworker oracle. So what's the energy around the connection today? I feel it's that one, okay? The energy around the connection today, 6th ray of devotion. Wow. 6th ray of devotion. So devotion, okay? And what I'm feeling with this is surrender, okay? So devotion coming in. So your masculine is becoming devoted to you. You're devoted to them, because this is about loyalty, companionship. It's about partnering up. It's about coming back together, magnetic love, but it's also about the focus, okay? That when you get knocked down, you get back up. Everything happens for a reason. So the connection today is the 6th ray of devotion. And the 6th ray is power. And I'm actually feeling this as the chakra system, okay? As the chakra system being healed. And this is about the lower energy. You know, the lower chakras being healed to release lower energy, releasing, okay? So in other words, the 6th ray is in this aspect, as I'm reading it intuitively, is connected with the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, the root chakra, you know, they're giving me the soul star chakra too. It's about releasing. So remember, if you get back pain, it's connected with change, because it's connected with stability, security, finances, you know, back pain. If you're getting leg pains, it's about moving forward, changing. So all the things you may be experiencing in the physical body right now are connected with change and movement. And you can see here in what she's doing is she's got a hand on her heart, okay? So the feminine here, because the masculine and feminine, the feminine is feeling the love. The feminine is closing her eyes and connecting with the love, feeling the power of heaven, breathing, using gratitude, feeling the power of love. And the masculine is ready. The masculine there, look, is surrendering. You know, he's ready. He's saying, give it to me. You know, he's saying, I'm ready now. I want to change. I want to do this. I'm ready. And he is feeling this everywhere. And that's why he's processing. So he's been constantly processing, but he's ready to take action. He's ready to move forward. And this house move is kind of this, what we're going through right now, because remember, the angels will show you in physical ways. I feel this as a physical representation of the changes to come. You know, me and George are a twin flame couple in union that you are watching, and we are experiencing magical change. So the movement, and as I said, I've knocked my bin over, okay, which is connected with, you know, releasing the trash, letting go, knocking things out, things spilling out, things being revealed, okay, dirty laundry coming out. So again, arguments with karmic situations, things coming to light, getting things out into the open. This move is a physical representation about the changes ahead. And you're going to see all of this starting to occur over the next few weeks. Big change. So the masculines are surrendering, they're ready, they're accepting help. And that came up yesterday, the masculines accepting help. You know, the masculine saying, thank you, universe, for guiding me. I'm ready. I know I can't do this on my own. They're taking control. And the feminine is in the energy of surrender. Just like our soul sister saying, I know now, forcing the connection and trying to make things happen does not work. That's because you're putting conditions on an unconditional love. What does work is releasing, healing, and being focused on what's to come. Believing. So the Sagittarius energy is the focus and the action and the fire and the power. Very powerful. So let's do a message from the masculine to the feminine then. So I'm going to use this new tarot deck. So here we go. So we've got, wow, look at this, it's vision, okay? Actually, if you look at that, it says union, okay? It says vision, but I feel this is a vision of union. So your divine masculine is saying to you, I have a vision of our union, and this is the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is about progress being made. It's about looking out and seeing what you want. So this is focus. So your masculine is saying to you, I am focused today. I know what I want. I want to put things together. And you can see these are like branches or twigs. So, you know, everything is kind of breaking off to like kind of fall together. So it's like, I feel this is breaking off things. They're giving me a blocked throat chakra right now. Things being coughed up. Things breaking to be remade. The masculines are struggling to express this right now. So it's not just the solar plexus, it's the throat. And George has been coughing too. Don't worry, no COVID, nothing like that, okay? Ascension. So he's been coughing too because he knows now is the time to cough things up. Now is the time to speak the truth. Everything happens for a reason when I'm doing a reading. This isn't me needing a drink of water. This is me tapping in with the masculine energy because this is how I channel. I channel through things I feel because I'm an energy feeler. Okay, that's why I'm so expressive with my hands and my voice and the way I am. I feel it all. So the masculine is saying to you, I have to express to you right now that I'm breaking off things from the past. So if your masculine seems to be breaking away from you, it's because their throat chakra needs to be healed so they can speak. And that's what's coming in. They have a vision of what they want. They know they're ready for it. They just need to speak it into the world. So this is why they're going to be breaking off relationships. They could be breaking off an engagement. They could be breaking off a plan. Something they've arranged to do with their family, their friends, their karmic partner, their job. They're breaking away. They're breaking away. They need to speak it out. It's very hard for them. This reading's crazy today. This is the energy of this lunar moon, okay? This is what's going on. Blood. Blood is life force. It's hard for the masculines to express. It's hard for them to speak. So let's do it. We're going to bring in the dark truth. So what is it hard for them to express today? Okay, here we go. So we're going to use the dark truth because, they're struggling to speak. They're struggling to communicate. They're struggling to get the words out because they know they're healing on a very deep level right now. They're preparing to speak their truth. I hurt. So today your masculine is saying to you, I hurt, and they're hurting in the throat. They're feeling emotional. There may be tears, pain, struggle. So they're struggling to be able to get this out. And they want you to be patient today, Divine Feminine. Sometimes when I think of you, it hits me so hard just how badly I have messed it all up. Wow. Will you ever forgive me? Will you ever forgive me, Divine Feminine? Wow. Pain, struggle, voice changes, okay? Tears, emotion, pain. They're releasing all of this pain. Will you ever forgive me, Divine Feminine? I hurt. I feel it. That's what's coming through. See how the energy shifts and changes, okay? They're getting it out. They want you to know they're hurting. It's hard for them to speak. It's hard for them. Sometimes they feel like their voice quivers. It shakes. It changes depth and vibration because they hurt. It hurts them that they've hurt you. They're giving me tears, emotion. It hurts them that they've hurt you. And they are owning up. They have a vision now of what they want. They are surrendering this. They're ready to tell you everything about how they feel. So trust them, okay? So for the feminine to the masculine. So feminine, what do you want to say back to your masculine? What do you want your masculine to know? So I'm going to use the tarot again here. So what is going on with the feminine today? Here we go. We've got, wow, this is powerful. This is the 7 of Wands. And this is valor. So when I'm tapping in with this is the feminine in power. So feminine, you're standing up for what you believe in. You have valor today. That means you are strong, powerful, you know what you want, you're standing your ground, you're gaining courage, wisdom, confidence. So you're ready for anything. You're standing up for what you believe in today, Divine Feminine. So you're saying to your masculine today, I know I'm fighting for this connection, I'm not giving up. Okay, I know what I want, I don't care what comes at me, I can handle it. If I get triggered, I will deal with it. If I get triggered, I understand I'm growing. If something comes at me, a challenge, an obstacle, I know I can face it because I have the power and I know things are turning around. So feminine, what's on your mind today? We're going to use the Divine Feminine 101. What's on your mind today? What are you going through during this solar eclipse? Do you hate me or love me? The way you act sometimes makes me question everything. So even if you were questioning things today, you were still fighting for this love. You may feel defensive because you don't know if they love you, you don't know if they hate you, you're confused. The way you act, Divine Masculine, it makes me question things. And your masculine is saying, I'm sorry that I made you question things. I'm sorry how badly I've messed it up. I'm sorry. but I'm willing to change this. Okay, I want to turn this around. I am ready to move this ahead. So if you're feeling defensive today because you don't know where you stand, you don't know how they feel, you don't know what's happening because of the way they're acting, it's making you question things, stand your ground. Remember your truth, okay? Take down those walls and feel the power of love, because this all shifting around, it's all changing with this super full moon. So I feel the feminines here ready for a fight, ready for a battle, ready to stand your ground, ready. Okay, and when I'm tapping in with your energy, it's fear being released. It's not the throat chakra blocking, it's no stomach things, it's fear being released, which comes up as burpee energy. So you may find that, this area is affected. If you're getting any heartburn, excessive saliva, if you feel a bit bunged up, it's because, you're feeling the change too, and you're defending yourself. You're standing your ground. And I feel this is against like family, friends, people who don't get the connection. People who don't really understand because they're not a twin flame, or they've never felt this way before, or they just want what's best for you. Maybe they want you to be happy and they think that you moving on would make you happy. People who don't really understand the power of the twin flame love. So you're defending yourself, you're standing up for yourself, you're standing up for this love, and you're letting your masculine know that. But you're also saying to your masculine, when you don't tell me what's happening, I don't know where I stand. It makes me question things. And the masculines are struggling because, they're struggling to express to you that, because they're working it all out. They're preparing for action. And that's a powerful thing. So let's get an angel message for today. So we're going to use the Lightworker's Oracle again here. So what do we need to know? We've got Dark Night of the Soul. Wow. So the angels are letting you know there's so much healing happening during this blood moon. It's like a dark night of the soul. And that means where we go into the darkest depths of ourselves to find the answers. So for feminines, you're being shown here that, go within, because you trust your intuition. The answers are within. It's a time for you to be patient, to be trusting of this connection, to be flexible to things and be adaptable to change, because things are changing. So if you find that your masculine is kind of backing out of plans they've made with you, or they're not responding to you, they're going through shifts and changes and ascension. So, don't be so hard on them. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't take things personally. Just be like the flower and allow things to bloom. So the dark night of the soul is affecting things. And I feel what I'm seeing in this here, I'm seeing the feminine taking the masculine into a self. Okay, so this is very much like you giving love, nurturing them on an energetic level, feeling the power of the love, being connected to the divine, feeling that love flowing to you, feeling connected, feeling blessed, feeling strong. And we've got the karmic energy. So what's happening in karmic situations today? So, karmic situation is, a relationship. It can be a job, something that needs to be released, a situation for you or your twin. So for karmic energy, we've got wealth right now, which means the masculines are working things out financially. They're working out their money situation. And this is the Ace of Discs, okay? So this is very much about finances, abundance flowing in, working out a plan, sorting things out. So when I'm connecting with this, karmically, any financial obligations or any work things, they're working it out. Okay, so work is a big thing right now. We've also got change. Wow, the Two of Discs. So, this is showing you things are happening in finances, job, work, balance flowing in, change. The word on there is change. So again, changes, things shifting. So there's karmic changes right now. Things that are changing to bring balance in, to move your twin and you where you're meant to be with each other together, in union together. So finances are being healed, balance is coming in, and changes are coming in. It's like the two differences. So again, this is about karmic breakdowns, going separate ways, living separate lives, two halves splitting away, So that's like if there's been a marriage or a full partnership, with children, family, it's breaking in two. We've also got the meditation here with the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is frustration, boredom, had enough. And that's what's happening in karmic situations. So this is again meditation, reflecting on things, working things out. The masculine's needing time to process, and they're going through this in their physical body. And the Four of Cups can also be connected with, a kind of reflection, and that's what's happening with this full moon. So we're also going to do a Karmic 101 card. So what's happening in Karmic situation? Changes, financial things being sorted out, boredom, frustration, anger, arguments, that's what's going on. What else is happening in Karmic situations? I can't keep doing this with you. So the masculine is saying to the Karmic partner or the Karmic situation, can't keep doing it. Okay, I can't keep doing this with you. It's frustrating me. I'm angry. I'm resenting you. I feel bored. That's what energy is in. And he's saying to the feminine as well, I can't keep letting you down. I can't keep doing this to you. I can't keep messing you about. So a big energy of change. So for twins in separation right now, if you're in separation from your twin, things are shifting. You're not going to be in separation forever. Doesn't matter how long you've been in separation for. This is the time now in 2021 where things are moving ahead. So what's the energy, please, angels, around twins in separation? Straight out there. Fear. 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is connected with sleepless nights. They're giving me fear. Thank you. I have to release it. It's this toxic energy coming out. Acid. Fear. It's burps. It's releasing. Needing it to come out. So the masculines have a lot to work out. They're working through fears. Remember, they're going through a dark night of the soul. They're asking for help. They're surrendering. So in the separation, we face our darkest fears. In separation, feminines learn to let go because you learn you can't control. And that's where all the panic comes in. Because in separation, you can't control. So you panic. You're like, what do I do? I can't reach out. I've got no way of contacting him. She doesn't know how I feel. What do I do? I've messed it all up. But the masculines feel like that. Okay, the masculines are saying to you today, Divine Feminine, I've messed up. Okay, this is what they're feeling. This is what they're expressing. So they don't feel like you've messed anything up. They know they have. Sometimes when I think of you, and this is what he's doing, it hits me so hard, especially at night. Sleepless nights, worry, sitting up at night, looking at your photograph, going over things that you've said. It hits me so hard how badly I have messed it up. Will you ever forgive me? Will you ever forgive me? So the masculines want to, apologize. They want to forgive. They want to forgive themselves. They want to have forgiveness from you. And they're saying, please forgive me. I know not what I do. Brian Adams, please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. So in the separation, the fears are being exposed. So again, this is about, sleepless nights. But again, they are tired, drained. This is what they're going through right now. So separation is healing the connection. So we're going to bring in the Twin Flame Oracle. So how is separation? There it is, straight out there. Healing things. Wow, look at this for powerful. Magic and transformation. So in separation, there's magic happening right now. There's transformation happening right now. It's about trusting the journey ahead. Trusting that your masculine is saying to you, I hurt, Divine Feminine, during this separation. And I know that you do too. But that's the time when transformation and magic is coming in. Very powerful. So no matter what fear is around you, replace it with faith. Replace that doubt with faith, with hope, with power of what's to come. So for twins in communication right now, what does this mean? So I'm going to do a Lightworker card. Okay, what's going on with twins in separation, in communication? So even if you're in separation, I feel you may coming into communication, or if you're in communication, you may be worried that you're going into separation. So you have to let go. Look at this, Ascension, the rainbow bridge. Okay, the rainbow bridge. So there's Ascension. Now I've been speaking all through the beginning of the reading about that. Okay, Ascension. George is experiencing right now. You may be experiencing it. They're giving me again throat chakra. So if you're in communication, the throat chakra is healing, because that's where you speak from. That's where the throat box is, or the voice box is, from the throat, the energy of the voice. So communication is healing. So the throat chakra healing, the masculines preparing to speak their truth. Perhaps they already have. Apologies flowing in. The rainbow bridge. And the rainbow bridge means that you are in communication. So there is a bridge now. And the rainbow is protection. So the bridge to communication, the bridge to the future, to reunion, union, whatever you want, is coming. Okay, so you're on that bridge, you are communicating. And remember, even if you're not communicating as much as you want to in the physical, you've always got that bridge there to the 5D realm. So you've always got the telepathic communication, the communication through music, the communication in dreams. You are telepathically linked and your bond is strong. So there's an ascension. And they're showing it me coming from your heart space. So because you're in the energy of love, you're responding with love, you're being flexible, you're not rushing anything, your heart is expanding. And that's healing the throat. And that's what they're giving me right now. The throat chakra being healed so expression can come. Okay, so how is this affecting things? I'm going to do some tarot as well. Twins in communication, energy, wow. And this is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a card of action. I always see the Ace of Wands like the Olympic torch. Things happening. Bright energy, cosmic energy, passion, fire. And this is what's between you. And they show me that like a stag. Okay, so remember, it's the promise of union. It's what's to come. So action. So for twins in communication right now, things are heating up. Things are hotting up. There's power flowing in. For same-sex twins, if you're in a same-sex connection, what do we need to know? What's happening right now? Finding their freedom. Wow. So if you're in a same-sex connection, your twin is finding their way to you. Finding their freedom, wanting to be open and honest and, to show the world who they are, to show you off in their world. They need freedom. So they're releasing themselves again from karmic things that they need to heal. That could be a relationship, a job, something like that. But I also feel it's fear. Fear about exposing who they really are or coming out into the open about who they are. Being free. And we've got 5D cosmic connection. So for same-sex twins right now, you're going to find that your connection on the 5D is cosmic, it's powerful, it's strong. And you're meeting up to talk and make love. Okay? They're giving me the song by Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. So a lot of healing coming in for same-sex twins right now. So let's do a tarot card for you as well. Wow, okay. So we've got here decisions to a sort. So there's decisions coming in for same-sex twins. Working out what to do, what to change. So if it feels stuck or stagnant, a decision is coming in. We've also got here success, and this is the 6 of Wands. So feel powerful, okay? Feel powerful. If you're the divine feminine in this connection, feel powerful because, you are strong. Confidence is the key. We've also got the Empress, so a reminder here that your masculine is becoming who they were born to be. The Hierophant, commitment coming in, and we've got the Lovers. So a lot of passion here. Okay, and these cards fell out for a reason. We've also got the Hermit, Justice, and the Chariot. So karmic endings change. I feel that your divine masculine has gone within to find their way. And you're going to see big shifts coming in around July. Okay, this is polarity, change, movement, things moving ahead. So things are happening big time in same-sex connections. Okay, so trust that success is on the way. For twins in union right now, what's going on? So I'm going to use the Lightworker's Oracle because you're in, your mission right now. Or you're moving towards your mission. So the cards are, we've got the heart transmission, wow. And they're giving me the heart transformation too, the heart transmission. So you are transmitting love to your twin. You're in your heart, okay? If you're in union right now, you're feeling happy with love. You're feeling filled up with love. You're ready to share this love. And we've got the reassurance of the golden light. So you're reassured by heaven, by the Christ light, by your connection with the divine. You feel it, you feel strong, powered by it. You are connected. So this is a big sign here. If you're the divine feminine in union, you're feeling strong. Maybe your masculine is like my masculine right now and experiencing ascension. Because when I'm tapping in with this, I'm predominantly feeling the feminine energy. Okay, it's the strong one right now in the union. You're working on self, you're feeling peaceful, you're working on service, you're feeling tapped in strongly with the divine, and it's like your wings are on show. So you're in your power right now. Okay, so let's do a card for the masculine in union as well. Okay. What do we need to know for the masculine? Yeah, look at this. An invitation to connect. And that's masculine energy there. And we've got life path. So the masculine's in union right now you know, they are kind of preparing for the next steps of their journey. There's an invitation to connect there. So they are inviting you to, you know, to bring more into the life. I feel this is about babies, family, you know, protection, life path. And this all started moving forward since 2020 for them. You know, when their life path came in, they're connecting with their ancestors, their guides, Jesus very strongly around them right now, Archangel Michael. And we've also got Hold Your Center. So it's very important right now, if you're in union, no matter what's going on, that you hold your center. You remain in the now. You feel at peace. You find your heart space, because that will invite them into you. And I feel the masculines in union are going through huge ascension. You know, we've also got the crown chakra, so they may be having headaches, head pressure. They're feeling it. They need balance flowing in. So big changes occurring if you're in union. And a twin message from the other side. Okay, so if your twin has passed or you're connecting in the 5D, we've got eternal now. Wow. And that's God energy. That's the creator energy there. Eternal now. You are eternal. You are forever. You know, you are in the now. So your masculine up there or your twin up there is saying to you, be in the now. That's where you feel the eternal energy. That's where your power is. That's where you are safe. Feel it in the now. You are connected with the divine. You are safe. Very beautiful. So magical messages coming in today. This lunar moon, this eclipse, this full blood moon, this flower moon is making everything happen. So trust and keep the faith. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.